least we can walk around now without getting the evil eye. So he's gone. You don't have to be the devil in disguise anymore. Somewhere's nice here now.
Will be, when it's 1,000 miles away. Listen, you coming down the bookies later? Got the evaluators showing up.
Do you need me?
Well, I told him to make some quick decisions.
Oh, it's all right, I trust you.
A couple of weeks, I reckon, then we're going to be out there.
Is Chrissy up?
Haven't seen her.
It's a delivery. Chrissy! Chrissy?
Doesn't your phone work?
Well, I vaguely heard something, yeah.
Yeah, well, that something's called ringing. Generally means someone's trying to get hold of you.
All right, Chrissy, come on. What's going on?
It's Kat. I think she knows. I think Zoe told her.
No. No, she wouldn't. She said she wouldn't do that.
Well, she has. You know, the two of them together, fond farewells, getting it all out in the open.
All right, what did she say? Chrissy, come on, what did she say?
She said, you'll keep.
And? And what else?
Nothing else. But you should have seen her.
Well, I did see her, yeah. All right, she looked upset, but who wouldn't be?
No, it was more than that. Sam, I've got this feeling. You should have seen the way she looked at me, the way she was with me.
Mouthy, unpleasant in your face. Oh, come on, that's nothing. That's just Kat. Chrissy, we've got this far. It's not going to help you start imagining things, is it? But if it makes you feel better, all right, I'll go and suss her out. Oh, sorry.
No, you're all right. It's not the first time you bowled me over. Well, no, I mean...
No, I know what you meant. It's all right. Clumsy me.
Hey, Kat, you know, did you see Zoe before she went? Oh, that's good. So, did you talk?
Yeah, of course we did.
What about?
Stuff. No, goodbye.
And?
And what?
Well, you know, did you manage to make up?
Yeah, of course we did. She said she'll miss me. I said she'd always been my special little girl, and I just wanted to be happy.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I imagine when you two get together, you know, chat. Talk about Den?
A bit. It was mainly family.
About what?
Mother, daughter.
Oh, yeah. Last-minute advice, few confessions.
It was between me and Zoe, really.
Yeah, I know.
No, Alfie, I'm sorry, but I just promised her that I wouldn't say a word.
No, I understand. See a fire somewhere. Obviously got something on her mind.
Wonder what that could be.
I am so sorry. I thought you were coming this afternoon.
Sorry, love.
Sorry. Morning.
Oh, well, I hope you don't mind. I mean, you weren't here, so I thought I'd help out.
No, it's great. They hate coming back anyway. I'll take it from here.
Well, Chris, I don't mind. It's the least I can do.
No, I've got to check it anyway.
Well, are you sure? I don't mind.
Yeah, Sharon, it's fine. Thanks.
Okay.
It's all there, love. Just need a signature. There.
Brilliant.
All right, cheers.
Cheers, see ya.
They said there's enough work for two blokes, you know.
Yeah, well, tell them I'm busy.
Yeah, well, you're not busy, are you? Because you've lost your job.
No, we got sacked, and I'll tell you what, we did not deserve that.
Yeah, well, obviously Johnny doesn't look at it that way.
So that's his problem.
No, it's ours, actually. Come on, Dan, it's a bit of work for both of us.
No, it's shifting bricks and grovelling to foreman, and I don't do that.
Oh, no, because, well, you're the big man, aren't you? The big men put money on the table.
Not while I'm eating my breakfast.
That's the water bill, Dan. Who's going to pay that?
Well, it's probably all your long hot bars.
What, you want me to smell like you, do you?
OK, I'll sort it. Don't worry about it. Hey, Jay.
What?
And don't forget to bend your knees.
Well, that's a first. Everyone up for breakfast.
It's because we didn't have to queue outside the bathroom for Zoe.
She always knew how to take her time, though, didn't she?
What about Kat? She ain't done yet. She was up first.
That's right, it's gone to work.
Bit early for her, isn't it?
I expect she's just keeping her mind occupied. What with Zoe going and all. Probably missing her already.
Now, she ain't the only one. Do you know I even missed that pink coat of hers and that radio that blasted out and wound me up? But now, it seems too quiet, doesn't it?
Well, it ain't like Zoe ain't having a good time.
We don't know what she's doing yet.
Well, I got a fair idea. She's gone clubbing with Kelly and she's sitting on the beach all day.
Well, don't you go getting any ideas.
Right, well, I'm going to have a word with Kat when I see her, because I don't want her getting too down.
Yeah. Hey, listen, why don't we all go out tonight together? We'll go over to Vic for a drink. I mean, I'll need to see Chrissy anyway. I might even buy her a drink. I think we are that much, don't we?
Yeah, all right, coming. Oh.
Hello, Chrissy.
Kat.
I wondered if you had some change I could use for my stall.
Yeah, sure. Come in.
And I wanted to say sorry, you know, for mouthing off.
Yeah, well, that's understood. We've all been there.
I just felt bad for Zoe, you know, after everything she's been through.
Well, it must have been a shock for you. Now I know that. Still, Zoe's moved on. I think it's time we all did. How much do you want? Cat.
20, please.
There you go. You know, Zoe and I, we got pretty close. I kind of miss her.
Can I open up, Chrissy?
Yeah, thanks, honey.
She's staying here. I see her earlier.
Just for a couple of weeks.
Till we sold the bookies. You earning your keep. You're stepping out. Same difference. See you later, girls.
See ya. She's got a nerve, hasn't she? Swanning in here like nothing's happened. Yeah, well, that's Cat, isn't it?
OK, relax, Danny's here. I've come to help. So what's this? Some old dear pegged it? Uh-oh, guess what? You bought her and all.
Yeah, very funny, very funny.
So I reckon you need some help shifting this gear.
Oh, and you're the man, are you, Danny?
Retail personified, worth every penny.
Well, I ain't paying you.
Well, just about your profits. I ain't asking for much.
Danny, if I wanted a company, I'll ask for it, all right? So I don't, so why don't you just lose yourself, all right?
Mo! Mo!
Look, I can't stop, Alfie. I'm late for work.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say, you know, good morning.
Yes, we do too.
Yeah, hold on, Mo, please. About what happened in the kitchen, all right? I'm sorry. It's just, you know, well, it was an emotional moment. And, you know, typical me, I tend to get emotional.
Listen, like I said before, we can't do this because of Kat. She still loves you. You know she does.
Yeah, I know what Kat feels, all right?
Look, I can't do this. I'm sorry.
Mo, well, at least we can be friends. Sort of friends. You know, friends don't run away when they see each other coming.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. Morning, Kat. You're early bird this morning.
I ain't caught many worms, though. Yeah, anyway.
We was just saying...
Who was?
Well, me and Dad and all of us, that the house feels a bit empty without Zoe.
Still, she's well away from it all now, though, eh?
So Dad was saying we should get out, you know, all of us. Go to the Vic, maybe.
And do what?
Or have a drink.
Yeah, you know, like you do.
Well, I don't see much to celebrate. Do you?
Well, no, I didn't...
Just needs a bit more time.
I'll wait to hear from you then.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Rickman.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.
What's the verdict?
The jury's out.
Well, did he say that it was best to sell this as a going concern? You know, as a bookies?
The retail premises. It might attract a bookmaker. It's in a good spot. But I just can't promise you anything. It does come with a betting licence, that's something, and it's been here for years.
Yeah, but you can't promise anything.
But the man said there's every chance a bookmaker might take it on.
Well, there's still no guarantee they want to keep me on, is there?
No. Look, once it's theirs, it's theirs. And they can do with it what they want. Will you excuse me?
Kat, do you want if I sit here?
Yes, free country.
So I see that Zoe got off all right. It's different for her now, eh? Enviable, really, going off like that. Making a bit of a new life for yourself.
Don't let me stop you.
Did you manage to see her off all right? I bet she had loads to say for herself.
About what?
Oh, you know, everything she's been up to, that kind of thing.
Well, it was mainly, don't get hammered in the club, send me a postcard.
Oh, well. Hope she has a really good time.
Yeah. I guess she's earned it.
Yeah.
You're not going to waste your newfound leisure time on the turf, are you?
You're not supposed to be putting us off. Pat, I was just thinking maybe you had a job going here. You know, I could help out a bit. I know the place. I know how it works.
You do know Dennis is selling it?
Well, not like tomorrow, is it?
Soon enough. Then I could be out of a job and all. Sorry, Danny. Can't help you. But if you want to put a bet on, I won't stop you.
Well, I ain't got nothing to bet with.
I used to see this old boy, Danny. He was always walking along, staring at the ground. One day I asked him why. He said it was absolutely amazing how much small change you can find laying around.
Is that your tip of the day?
It's the best I can do for you, Danny. I got a bet for the 130, Pat.
Oh, it's a bit of an outsider, isn't it?
I always did like a dark horse.
Nothing dodgy about this one, is there, Johnny?
Straight bet from a straight man. Hard work, Danny. You what? In case you're wondering why some people have and some people haven't.
All right, Mo. I thought I'd come and see how you are.
Oh, yeah, well, it's nice to see you and everything, Mum.
Oh, Billy! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll top it up for you.
I'll just suck my shirt, shall I?
What happened?
Well, in my dreams it was raining beer and that.
I'll get you a cloak. I'm really sorry.
Mum, you get this for me, then?
Oh, thanks, Billy. Oh, what happened to you?
Ask the management. Now, it don't matter, it's no skin off my nose.
So sorry, Billy. There you go.
Chris?
Yeah.
I'll give you a score.
Did you?
Oh, Chrissy, the special's running a bit low.
Yeah, I'm onto it.
Well, I don't mind. I'll go and fetch it out for you.
I'm onto it.
Or leave it too long. She knows what she's talking about. She was running this place long before you'd even heard of Wolford. Vodka and tonic, please.
Yeah, well, today I'm just a barmaid. And loving it, obviously. G&T.
I've forgotten how much, Paul. Must be nice to have a bit of company. All up there on your own with Den gone who knows where. What did the valet say about the bookies?
Oh, yeah, he liked it. He's going to get back to us later.
Oh, so you're going to sell up and move on then?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, when you get there, just remember where you came from. Home's not just a place to hang your coat, you know. It's all your history, your memories.
Maybe we're more interested in making a future.
That's as may be. You can't just wipe out your past.
I'll bear that in mind.
She's right there. I mean, it's like this place, isn't it? Whoever gets their hands on it, it's like it's always going to be Den's pub. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's my pub now.
Yeah, but it's like he's still around in a funny kind of way. Do you get that?
Well, I keep thinking he's going to walk in. Any minute now, just walk in like nothing's happened, nothing's changed.
You must get that and all. Thinking that you're just going to turn up just like he was. Do you? Up there on your own. Then again, maybe not.
Danny, I don't know if it's escaped your notice, but this is a bookies, not a drop-in centre.
Well, I've got nowhere to go.
Well, find yourself a job, do something useful.
I got sacked. There's hardly a good reference.
Oh, so that makes you unemployable, does it? Come on, you're a clever lad. You got all the chat. Get out there, show the world what you're made of. You sure there was nothing dodgy about that tip?
Good, but not dodgy, Pat.
You got any tips for me?
Yeah, Danny, but I'm not sure you want to hear them.
A bit of luck.
Eh?
Hard work and a bit of luck.
Yeah, well, you're right there. Everyone deserves a bit of luck sometimes, Danny.
We are, Jonathan.
Thank you very much.
Anytime.
There you go. Oh, thanks. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a white wine, wasn't it? Yeah. Hang on.
Chrissy?
Yeah.
Just sent little Mo to check out the toilets.
Right.
Someone's complaining we're out of towels.
Okay.
Look, that is all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know, you ran this place on your own.
She had Sam, didn't you, Chrissy? Didn't miss Den at all.
Yeah, she did help her.
Talk about letting bygones be bygones. I mean, after Den took the Vic off her, you'd have thought she would set foot in here.
Yeah, well, we had a talk. She needed a job, I needed some help.
So why ain't she here now?
Because she got another job.
What, the chip van?
Can she take not being boss?
No, that wasn't it. It's a temporary arrangement. Sharon, would you mind minding the bar for a minute? I'm just going to go upstairs for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Are you all right?
Yeah, fine.
Looking for Chrissy.
Chrissy? You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, fine. Just needed a bit of space. It's a bit much down there sometimes, isn't it?
And it's not exactly been the easiest couple of weeks, has it?
No, it hasn't. I'd like to say I've had worse, but I haven't.
Look, if you need the place to yourself, me and Dennis, we could find somewhere else.
Oh, it's okay. It's nice to have a bit of help with the pub, to be honest.
Well, maybe you need a break. We'll be here for a couple of weeks.
It's good for me. Work therapy. Stops me from thinking. You know what it's like. You've got to keep smiling no matter how you're feeling.
Sometimes it's good to talk.
Yeah, thanks, Sharon. Do you mind if... Can I have a couple of moments alone?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Johnny, look, I know you're a really busy man, obviously, but I just was hoping for a quick one.
What about, Danny?
Well, about this place, really. You see, I know it pretty well from the ground up, if you know what I mean. I talk to people, I hear what they're saying.
Hello? Ruby. How you doing? Yeah, that's all right. What shoes? So how long will they take to be repaired? Well, of course, yeah, you don't want to look down a hill, do you? I mean, take my word for it, it's not a pretty sight. OK. Go buy some new ones, and you can use the old ones as spare. Yes, darling. Love you too. Bye.
So what I was thinking is that all this place needs is a bit of jazzing up.
This is not a jazz club.
No, it's not what I meant. I mean, you know, special theme parties, things like that, yeah? You know, we could have a 70s flashback party. You know, you get the bar staff in big collars, flares. On the bar, you have lava lamps. And for the salsa night, which is really, really big at the moment, you could hire palm trees.
Yeah, well, I hear what you're saying, Danny, but I'm very busy at the moment, all right?
You're not even listening.
I listened, and like I said, I'm busy.
But I did my best for you, Johnny.
I know you did.
I made a mistake, that's all. But I did some really good work for you.
But like you said, you made a big mistake.
So that's it. I'm out of my ear. No thanks, no holiday pay, nothing. I got rights, you know. I went through the books. You got to do things proper now.
You tried to sell me dodgy gear. So what are you saying, Danny?
No.
You're going to take me to court?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying...
All right. How's this? Now, am I fair or am I foolish? You can share in my good luck, but then you get out now, OK?
Yeah, but Johnny, that's not the point.
It is the point. You take that, you don't bother me again. That's the deal, OK?
She has been here in my face all day.
Well, she ain't here now.
No, she's gone home.
Well, then it can't be that serious, can it?
No, she was sat over there at the bar, just saying things.
Well, she does. A lot of people do.
Saying things about Den.
Well, like what?
Like how this is his place. It doesn't matter who gets their hands on it, this is always going to be Den's pub.
Well, it is. His and yours.
She asked me if I thought that Den would ever walk back in here again.
Well, he can't walk back in here if he's dead. Oh. If she'd have thought that, Chrissy, she wouldn't have said it.
Don't you get it, Sam? She's trying to wind me up.
Okay, maybe.
And then she's talking to Sharon about the past, about me, about
Yes,
him.
and winding her up too. She was having a pop and you fell for it, Chrissy. It means nothing. She's jealous of you, all right? Think about it. She lived here and now you do. Look, I talked to her this morning, all right? If she knew anything, she would have said. She doesn't know a thing, Chrissy, believe me. Really, she doesn't.
You're thinking about Zoe, ain't you? She's all right, you know. I bet she's having a lovely time with Kelly. Nothing to worry about. And she's putting all this, you know, everything that happened to her, she's putting it all behind her. Time to move on, eh?
Yeah, I guess it is. I see Billy be nice to you earlier.
Yeah, he is though, isn't he?
Yeah, I suppose.
When he's nice to me, I feel nice.
Do you love him?
Well, in a way, of course I do.
In a way. You either do or you don't.
Well, you know, when he's with me, he makes me happy and, you know, I feel warm and...
Warm? It sounds more like a hot water bottle than an husband's.
No, you know what I mean. He's, you know, he's kind and he's gentle and he looks out for me and...
Safe and warm. Is that what you really want, Mum?
Well, don't you? I thought everybody did.
That ain't answered the question.
Oh, I don't know, Kat. I don't know what to do. What would you do? There's this lovely bloke. You know he loves you. You know he cares about you.
But you don't love him.
I don't know if I do.
Well, I'd wait. I'd wait until someone come along that I couldn't bear to be without for 1 minute of the day. Someone who makes you laugh, cry, makes you want to shout at him, cuddle him, do anything for him. It makes every bit of the day different. A little bit special.
We're just going to the Vic for a quick drink.
Oh, yeah. You coming?
No, I'm all right.
No, you're not. You just smoked. That ain't being all right. Come and have a drink.
I don't trust myself.
Right, no pressure, Cat. Come over if you feel like it.
Well, if you're staying in, Cat, you can do the washing up.
Right, Dan, we've not made you nothing a week, mate, because we didn't know where you was.
Where'd you get that? Well, what's it matter? You wanted money, there's money.
Danny?
Well, if you really want to know, I got it from Johnny Big Deal, look at me, king of the world, Alan.
Danny, what have you gone and done now?
Nothing. But I tell you, Jake, I've got to do something. The way he talked to me.
Yeah, well, that's how he talks.
No, not to me, he don't. No one does.
Danny, come on, please.
You can't treat me like that and expect me just to take it. Because I won't.
Evening, Chrissy. I'd like a pint, white wine, vodka and tonic and lemonade, please. Oh, and something for yourself.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Charlie. I'll have a scotch if that's okay.
My pleasure.
Is Kat not with you tonight?
No, she's took a rain check. She don't feel too good.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, she's missing Zoe. We all are. But she's took it a bit hard.
Well, it's going to take a bit of time, isn't it?
She'll get over it. I mean, you know what she's like, a bit moody sometimes. She comes round in the end.
Yeah.
Hold out a minute, Chrissy. Can I get you a drink?
Oh, I've already gone, thanks, Charlie.
Yeah, I can see that. Listen, Sharon, I know a lot of things were said that shouldn't have been. When families involved, you don't always stop to think, do you?
Yeah, all I know is upset, Charlie.
Yeah, but nobody should make accusations when they don't know the full facts, should they? And I know it's not a lot, but I'd really appreciate it if you'd have a drink with me. Make me feel better.
I'll have a venti, Charlie, thanks.
Good. Same again, Dennis. Oh, and a drink for Pat. It's about time I got around in, isn't it?
Thanks, Charlie.
So what did the evaluator say?
Yeah, put a good price on it. Just said the market's a bit slow at the moment.
So it might be best to wait, eh?
No, I'm not going to wait. We'll just lower the price. Soon go.
Here we go.
Thanks, Charlie.
Lovely.
Pleasure.
Cheers. Oh, this is nice. Buying them drinks like we owe them something. Do we?
Come on, Kat.
She can speak for herself. Got anything to say? Then say it. Or maybe you have.
Forget it, Danny.
We've all moved on, haven't we? Everybody's moved on. Zoe's moved on as well, hasn't she? Vodka and tonic, please, Chrissy. Dennis and Sharon's clearing off. I'll drink to that. And Den's moved on as well, eh? He's moved on big time. Got himself a nice little place. What do you think, Chrissy? Probably got some tasty old slapper walking all over him.
Cat, put the lid on it, eh?
If that was my bloke and he'd done that, I wouldn't have let him walk off. Do you know what I'd have done? I would have killed him. And I'd dance on his grave, I would.
Cat,
What? Been a bit loud, am I?
maybe you shouldn't have come out tonight. Not the way you're feeling.
I'm sorry, Chrissy. I did say she was a bit upset.
Oh, the fruit machine! Oh, there's a filthy great crack in it. Do you know about that? I mean, that must have taken some whack. You can't really miss it, can you?
No, I don't know
You
how.
don't know? Oh, when I worked behind that bar, there weren't nothing that went on in there that I didn't know about. I fighted the fruit machine and I've been straight there. Oh, but then again, who said anything about a fight?
Kat, I think you better get on.
I'll take her.
I know the way out. Cat! Cat!
Kat, hold up. What's all this about? Look, if I can say anything, if I can do anything, I think your dad's right, you know. We just got to put this all behind us. I did what I could for Zoe. She made her own decision.
She didn't.
What do you mean?
You didn't give her the chance.
What Zoe said to you, Kat? What has she said to you?
You know what she said? She's told me everything.
Like what?
You tell me. Come on. I want to hear it from you. You got nothing to say? I know what you did. I know about Den and where he is. I know you killed him.
These are all the slips from yesterday.
Well, there's a lot to it, isn't there?
It's not that complicated. I can show you how the rest of it works if you like.
No, I mean, it looks like you got the place running like clockwork anyway.
Just hope the new owners think the same. Sorry. Maybe I'm a bit long in the tooth for all this change.
Well, it's not like you got a mortgage to worry about. And well, I suppose you can look forward to putting your feet up, and you've earned it.
Yeah.
Do you know about this, Chrissy?
What?
The fountain on the corner of the high street. They're taking it away while they sort out the drains or something. And you just dug up the road and put it back.
You can see why it's front page news, though, eh?
Or you. Me and me mates used to paddle in that on the way in from school. You all right?
Yeah, fine. Sorry, Sharon. I just didn't sleep very well last night.
No, I'm sorry, going on about nothing.
No, you're all right.
I don't blame you if you want to see the back of us after everything you've had to cope with.
Oh, don't be silly. You know you and Dennis are welcome to stay here any time.
Thanks. Right, well, there's coffee in the pot, and I'm helping out downstairs today. No arguments.
You could get a computer, set yourself up as
I don't know what you could do. One of them like male escorts, Mr. Sultry of E20.
Yeah, I was thinking about trading on the internet or something, but now you come to mention it, he has got the bone structure for it.
Hey, why don't you just get yourself a car and do a bit of cabbing?
Yeah, whatever. Well, do something decent with it, whatever you do. It's not every day you get 600 quid fall in your lap.
Hey, Danny, today could be the first day of the rest of your life, son.
All right, I missed you at breakfast.
Yeah, I thought I'd start early, catch the off-to-work crowd.
You got straight home last night after Billy?
Listen, Mo, I was out of order banging on at you about Billy.
Oh, no, it's all right.
I meant what I said, though. You do deserve someone that makes you happy. You know, someone when you look in their eyes and you get that spark.
I'm gonna get a cup of tea.
I saw that.
Do what?
Don't just go away, does it? No matter how long you've been apart. What you can do about it?
Well, it's just a bit complicated.
Well, uncomplicated. You're a talented bloke. Remember, first day of the rest of your life, yeah?
Yes, Danny. Oh, it's large fry up, please.
Chucking it about a bit, ain't you, Danny?
No.
Good, because there's not going to be another payday like that in a hurry, so make it last.
And all the trimmings.
Hello, Mo. Well, you're all right, ain't you?
Yeah, I just remembered I forgot my money.
That's right, now I can get you something, so problem.
Oi! What do you want? Oh, let's see. How about a time machine? So I could come back sooner and make sure nothing bad happens to my daughter. Have you got one?
No, I haven't got one of those. I've got some money, a bit.
Spoken like someone who's got no kids of her own.
What do you want, Kat?
Keep guessing. What do you think I want after everything you put my daughter through? It's a bit like you and Den, really. What did you want to do to him after you found out he'd been a naughty boy?
I'm telling you, that was an accident. I never meant for it to happen.
Yeah, well, accidents do happen, don't they?
Yes, gents, what you got?
Look, all right, look. Well, what about this one then?
What, custard cream? No, I'm not putting my money on horse called custard cream.
Look, man, I could bet on whichever one I want, and that horse have form, you know.
Yes, but I've only got a fiver. I'm not putting on an horse called custard cream.
Give us a shout when you made up your minds, will you? Danny, we've already had this conversation.
No, yeah, something about ending up with nothing, weren't it?
We should get that.
Hey, you got a tip?
200 and whatever they're backing. 10% if it wins, yeah? And there's plenty more where that came from.
Custard cream it is, then, eh?
So what's this all about?
Being young and having a good time. You remember what that's like? So you can take my money or not.
There you go.
Kat knows.
What?
Everything. What we did to Den, everything we did to Zoe.
You did?
Oh, what, you really think she's going to care about the he said, she says?
Oh, what's she going to do?
Well, I don't know, do I?
I thought this was over, Chrissy.
Look, we've just got to keep calm and see how it all plays out.
What, just sit around and wait for the eggs to fall? I can't do that. Not again. Look, go and have a word with her. Do something, all right?
Yeah, I can't, not with Sharon rattling around in there.
Chrissy, do you want me to open up?
Coming!
No, I can't handle this.
You've got to. Sam! It's 11.
Yeah, come on. Okay.
See you later.
Oh, and I thought wholemeal was supposed to be good for you.
Sorry.
No, you're all right. Well, you got the munchies?
No, it's for Freddie.
Yeah, of course, well, he's a growing lad, isn't he?
No, it's for us to feed the ducks with later.
Yeah, why don't you get some stale stuff?
Well, yeah, but they don't like it as much. Anyway, I've got to go because I've got to get back from Wimbledon because Freddie likes to watch.
Oh, OK. See you then.
See you later.
Go on. Right. Here comes custard cream. Come on, my son.
I might have known I'd find you in here. No, don't worry. I ain't come to interrupt your sinful hedonistic pleasure, just to tell you that I'm for your dinner.
I'm not betting. I'm just like a spectator, just a particular horse.
Look, I don't care, just as long as you're sitting at the table at half-12.
So I told you it was an old nag. No, not you, Dorothy.
12. I don't know how you do it, Pat. Working in this den of iniquity day in, day out.
I'm beginning to wonder myself. Hey, Doc, didn't you retire a while back? I seem to remember you hanging up your overall.
Yes, I did, but I was needed, so I went back.
Well, you could have just said enough's enough.
Well, I don't want to be one of those that go to their house, sit in an armchair, do I, and shrivel.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
Here you are. A ton on Babylonian.
Not another outsider. I'd quit while I was behind if I was you.
Well, you ain't me. Anyway, yesterday you told me I was a quitter, and today you're telling me to quit. So which is it? Anyway, while you're at it, you might as well put the rest, 300 quid, on Le Fours.
The Fours? That's a 30-to-1 shot. Problem? I'm not sure we can cover this.
What's the payout?
9 grand. Yeah?
Kat, listen, I was wondering if I could have a quick word with you. Yeah? What about? No, not yet.
Hey, folks, so I got something a bit special for you today on old Alfie Moon's stall. Look, I've got here quality pans, one day only. They are so tough, if you drop them, it don't matter. Now, if I said to you lot, 20 quid for a pan, you go, that's not a bad deal, Alfie. If I said to you 15, you think, whoa, I could steam in there. But I tell you what, for £10 only, not the 1 pan, not 2 pan, but 3 pans, but with a proper copper bottom, just like you after a sunbed, darling. Hey! And it's non-stick, it doesn't get so stuck up. So who wants some lead? £10? Yeah, OK, for you, sweetheart.
Oh, you wanted to talk? Then talk. I don't really know where to start.
Well, how about that night? Did you and Chrissy plan it? To kill him, I mean.
No.
Or maybe you just wanted to drop Zoe in it.
No, listen, we never meant to kill him or anything like
Why
that.
not? You had reason. He'd done stuff to you.
Yeah, and to Zoe and all.
Yeah, but she didn't want to go, did she? Not till you and Chrissy talked her into it.
I was just trying to help.
No! You think very carefully before you open your mouth.
Look, Kat, I'm sorry, OK, but you've got to understand why we did
what?
it.
Sorry it happened? Sorry you got caught? What? You don't know what sorry feels like. Zoe does. It's bad enough that scumbag had his hands all over her. But to get pregnant by it...
Listen, no, he screwed all of us, didn't he? One way or another.
Yeah, but you deserved it. She didn't. She was just trying to hang on to a bloke. But instead, she's got him breathing down her neck, getting her to have an abortion.
I had nothing to do with
Yeah,
that.
but you knew about it, didn't you? She's hanging on by a thread, and you still dragged her to Den's little party. Why?
Because it needed to be the three of us.
Why?
Because we couldn't do it on our own.
Why?
Because I was scared.
scared now, are you? You took my baby and you twisted her around your little finger. Both of you. Don't you dare! Don't you dare tell me you never, because I swear I will rip you to pieces right here.
Listen, I made a mistake.
No, you sit down.
They were very hungry today, weren't they, Freddie?
Mummy's got her meeting out the palm of her hand, ain't she, Freddie?
Right, Alfie actually
Hiya.
was just about to go.
Well, no, Ma, hold on, no, you ain't going anywhere, because, well, we're here to play.
I never meant for it to happen.
You've killed someone. He's not a cardboard cutout, he was a person.
I didn't do it,
But you helped, though, didn't you? He had a daughter, a family. Whatever he done to you, whatever he done to Zoe, no one deserves that. And then you let her think she did it.
Sorry. I was going to tell her sooner.
But you didn't know, did you? You just sat back and watched her fall to bits.
I tried to help the cat.
Don't give me all that. You just tried to keep your own backside out the fire, and in the meantime, you was using her to get to Chrissy.
I'm sorry.
Oh, stop telling me you're sorry when you
I am sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Now you know what sorry feels like. What you did to my Zoe. There's nothing I couldn't do to you that you wouldn't deserve. Is there? What you've done. If I had it my own way, I would. But lucky for you, you did tell Zoe the truth. In the end. And that's why she forgave you before she left. And that's the only reason I ain't coming after you.
Cat, what are you going to do?
Nothing you need to worry about.
Hey, what's the matter, Mo? You don't see Pete Sampras having a giggle break, do you? Hey, yes, and the winner is the one and only Alfie Moon. Oh, that is definitely enough exercise for the next decade.
I think you're going to be sick. What made you think of that?
Well, yeah, I just thought you needed cheering up, that's all.
What you like, eh?
Oh, I don't know. What am I like? Hey, how'd you fancy, all right, a night at the dogs? You know, as friends. Bring Freddie, you know, you watch the bunnies whizzing around.
Sure we got this covered? Soon find out.
The four's way back in
Tried to warn you, love, 300 to last day.
Can't be the odds. Tell you what, you told that to Babylonian. Just run a blinder at Chesto here. We're in the money, son. Hey!
It's only 3 to 1. There's still 100 quid down on day.
Yeah, looks like Lady Luck has smiled on you for the last bet, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, maybe she ain't such a crabby old cow as we all thought. Yeah.
Right. Just take it and go, will you?
Here, treat yourself. Drinks are on me!
That's what I like to see, happy faces. Been anywhere nice?
The park.
Oi, you been at the park with your mummy?
What's the matter?
Nothing. He's getting big, isn't he?
You had lunch yet?
No.
Right, we're coming to the cafe because you're not skipping that and all.
Alfie, look after the stall for us.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Okay. Jake, listen, it's me. That bloke, you know, that works down the dogs, what's his name? Jimmy or Joe? Yeah, whatever. But does he still owe you a favour?
Oh, come on, you stupid thing. You know, they can put the man on the moon, but they can't make a till without a mind of its own. I'll get it. Sharon, I'm going to bring some bottles through.
Set him up.
What's this in aid of then, eh?
Ah, well, I tell you, we band of brothers celebrating our collective good fortune.
No, we ain't. We're here celebrating our skill as followers of the sport of King.
God, they've had a result on the GGs and we're just here for the free beer, aren't we?
Someone say free drinks?
Double rum for
Oh,
me.
you went missing. I thought you might have gone and done something stupid.
Well, like what?
Well, like go and talk to Kat for starters. She's gunning for us.
Oh, yeah. No, I did that.
What?
Yeah, I went to see Kat. I got her to come back to my place, begged her forgiveness.
And?
You evil witch, something really funny happened. See, it turns out she couldn't give a toss about me. And I can't believe that I nearly let you drag me back into this whole scummy mess again.
Look, I don't know what Kat's told you,
Listen, she knows that Zoe forgave me. Not you, Chrissy, me. And I tell you something? It's like a big weight has been lifted from my mind.
but you've got as much to answer for in all of this as I have.
Yeah, but Kat doesn't think so. You're on your own, Chrissy.
Sam, come and have a drink. We're celebrating.
Do you know what, Danny? You just caught me at the right time.
Good girl. Come on, then.
What happened to the bottles?
Let's get a drink for the lady.
Oh, that looks nice. Dear Cat and all, got here okay. Kelly met me at the airport. Drives like door. Took me to a kids' party she was doing. I beat the living daylights out of a pinata. Kids didn't get a look in anyway. Getting on with life and you get on with yours. Top of to-do list. Cat, sort things out with Alfie. You were meant to be together. The world isn't right until you are. Love to you all, Zoe.
Everything that's happened, and she's still looking out for me. How could I not have been here? I've really failed her, and I.
Well, you weren't to know.
No, because I'm selfish. You know, I just went off sorting my own problems out. If I'd never left Alfie, none of this would have happened.
Yes, well, you are back now, and everything will sort itself out, you'll see.
Yeah, but she still had to face it on her own, didn't she?
Not completely. She had us, and Chrissy was there for her too.
Yeah, Chrissy. I still haven't thanked her properly for everything she's done, have I? Maybe it's time.
There you go.
Man, I was sweating before that last one came in. Here, Jake, over here.
What's this?
Oh, nothing. We're just having a few drinks. So, what can I get you?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
Come on, we're having a laugh.
I said no, I've got to work.
You've got to have something. Wash down that concrete dust, because if it sets, you'll be like Action Jake, you know, with your little eagle eyes going, no.
Just a bottle.
I don't know why you bother. All that hassle for a couple of quid. Come on.
There you go, honey.
Thanks. I knew we shouldn't have kept him locked up in that cupboard. You having a bad morning?
No. Excuse me. Kat, you surprised to see me? No, I thought you'd be coming by.
Alfie, mate, what are you having?
Well, I'm having a word with Jake. Why, what are you having? Oh, what's all this about then?
Yeah, well, it's his idea of an investment.
Well, he's going to end up blowing the lot, isn't he? You know, if that boy had two brain cells to rub together, they'll end up causing a fight. Anyway, listen, you speak to Joey.
Yeah. And,
I see, look. And that's what I call an investment.
yeah, it should be all right. Dinner, bottle of wine thrown in.
Oh, Jake, you're a star, man. If you're a bird, I'll give you a big kiss, but...
Alfie! Oi! Man, I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you got it out of your system, because you won't be doing it again.
Kat, I know how much you must hate me right now. I want you to know that I'm sorry for the way everything turned out.
What you mean, Den being dead and all that?
It was an accident. Zoe must have told you.
Yeah. You letting her think that she killed him. Was that an accident too?
Kat, you got to understand. 1 minute everything was fine, and the next minute we were all up to our necks in it. I had to think fast.
Yeah, you did that all right.
It was a nightmare, Kat. All right, you know, you want me to say I'm sorry? Well, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sorrier than anyone. I'm sorry the whole thing started. I'm sorry Zoe got caught up in it. But I didn't have a map of what to do when it all hit the fan. I did what I thought was best.
For who?
Hey, pretty good takings for just a morning. Is it always this good?
Some days up, some down. But the house always wins.
I didn't know it's such a good little earner.
Oh, yeah. It's got great potential. Here, I've got some really good ideas. Special deals, promotions, all sorts. Got it all up there.
Great.
I've always said this place could be a little gold mine.
Well, you don't need to convince me. I mean, what with your ideas and this kind of cash flow, we'll have the place sold in no time.
My husband was just lying there, and Sam and Zoe are looking at me like, what are we going to do?
Yeah, because they trusted you. Zoe trusted you to see her all right, and you didn't. And you didn't the next day or the day after that. You just watched her tearing herself to bits because she thought she'd killed someone when all the time you knew that you'd done it. She was your plan B, wasn't she? What? In case it went pear-shaped, you had someone you could stick it on.
God, is that what you think of me?
I ain't even started what I think of you.
Well, then it doesn't matter what I say then, does it? Mind you, it doesn't matter what you say either. Because there's nothing you can do.
Nah. You're going to pay for what you did. And every finger your scumbag husband put on my daughter.
Oh, why? That was down to Den. It wasn't down to me.
Well, he's copped it, hasn't he? So you get the lot, debts and all.
There is nothing that you can do, Kat.
I could pull your whole life down. Just a few choice words.
No, you can't. Because Zoe's as guilty as I am.
Oh, is that right?
Yes! She hit him first. So in the eyes of the law, she's as much of a murderer as I am. You cannot do a thing to me without dragging your precious little daughter into it.
So he's safe in Spain.
Oh, haven't you heard of extradition? No, probably not. Or is that the kind of mother that you are, Kat? Yeah, hands off. Don't mind packing your daughter off to a life on the run. Well, you see her once every couple of years. Shame she's such a weak little girl.
Weak?
Oh, she wouldn't last a day, and you know it.
She ain't weak. She's innocent.
Innocent! She kicked the whole thing off in the first place. She slept with my husband, so don't see. Oh, is this it, Kat? Is this it? A couple of bitchy comments? Well, if this is it, we'll bring it on. But do be quick about it, because I've got a pub to run. It's over.
No, it ain't over. For Zoe it is. She's come through everything you've chucked at her and come out the other side. But you're still here, aren't ya? You're happy, tucked up nice and cosy under the floor. Your daughter walking all over
Nah,
him.
don't push me, Kat.
Why not? Because you've got full...
Yeah, I have, and you know what I can do.
Yeah. Mrs. Watts in the pub with a doorstop, wasn't it? Split open his skull. I wonder what that sounded like. I bet it was like a walnut cracking or something, wasn't it? And all that blood. How much do you reckon? About a bucketful? Oh, I bet it made a real mess of the floor, didn't it? Must have been a nightmare. But you still wake up now, didn't you? Seeing it. Or get used to it. 'Cause it's always gonna be there. Oh dear, oh dear. All that swimming about up here. And her down there swanning about like she owns the place. Poking about in all the wrong corners. It's gonna do your head in. And I'm gonna be there every step of the way, enjoying it. So come on, Chrissy! Chop, chop! Got a pub to run. This is the first day of the rest of your life.
Well, cheers. So come on, Danny, what's this all about? Really?
Nothing, it's just an excuse to see you again.
Okay, so this is just you being public-spirited, is it?
Well, that's me. Now and then I get the urge to bring people together. In fact, I'm getting that urge right now. What are you doing later?
I don't know. It's my day off.
Well, me too. Well, how about doing something mad together? I don't know, shopping my treat.
Oh, am I glad to see you. It's all hands to the pumps down there. You on too, Marion?
Yes, yeah.
Mineral water, please, love.
Yeah, let me get that.
I said before, save your money.
When you're ready, darling.
Ah, is he still in there?
Eh?
Jim, is he still busy gambling away his immortal soul? And I was hoping that he might be able to break off, go home for a bite of his dinner.
No, they've gone over, Vic.
From the frying pan into the fire. Oh, never mind. I was hoping to see you anyway, because I've been reading up on the highway code, and Martin, he gave me an American video about them two ladies driving, Selma and Louisa, I think it was. But that is no substitute, is it? for hands-on experience. I mean, I don't want to get into bad habits, do I? Like driving on the wrong side of the road. So I was wondering if you could fix me up with half hour on Thursday.
Any time, Doc. Looks like my diary is going to be clearer than I thought.
Ta. There you go.
What's this?
2 bitters, Dad.
Lagers, I said.
No, you didn't.
So I'm lying now, am I? Whatever happened to the customers always right?
That's what you asked for.
Just get the drinks, all right?
Have this. I'll do a couple more, all right? Happy? Get the empties.
Oh, I am hoping I've got 2 cracking tickets for tonight.
I can't.
Oh, okay, not to worry. You know, we'll just go another night.
No. It's a mistake.
I don't understand. A mistake. But, you know, things we spoke about today in the park, I mean, was that just a dream?
It was a nice dream that we both had in the park, but, you know, we're awake now and it's back to reality.
Oh, what reality? Because if this is about Kat...
No,
Because
no.
me and her are not going to happen.
No, it's nothing to do with Kat. It's to do with Billy. I'm meant to be with Billy.
Since when?
Since always. You know, everything we've been through together, you know, real things. I can't throw it all away just for a dream. Even if it is a nice one. Sorry.
Takes it round one defender, round the other one, comes up down the line, crosses it over, indicates left, turn right. He's got it!
Oh, yeah, pack it in.
It's all right, love. Just proves what they say, doesn't it? Pay peanuts, you get monkeys.
Why won't you have a drink with me?
Because you look like you've had enough, Danny.
Well, I ain't. Me and my mates having a great time, so you can stick your drink where the sun don't shine.
It's when your money's gone that you find out who your mates are, son.
I ain't your son.
No, you're right. Because if you were, I'd have put you across my knee a long time ago.
You what?
Daddy.
Come on, then! Have a go, Grandad, if you're up for it.
That's enough.
I think you should have a word.
Yeah, and I don't care what you think, Johnny, because I don't work for you anymore.
There's always someone in between, isn't there? Everything just bounces off the great Johnny Allen. In fact, they should call you Rubber Johnny. That's enough! Get off! You wouldn't even have a drink with me earlier. First day of the rest of my life, weren't it? I don't need to hang around with losers.
You all right?
Yeah, fine.
Turned into quite a day, innit?
Yeah.
Mind you, I can see what's got you all upside down.
What are you talking about?
Jake. He's a bit of a looker, isn't he, even when he's covered in concrete?
You don't know me. You swan in here, you take over the running of my pub, and now you think you can run my love life too?
Sorry, Chris, I didn't mean
No,
nothing
just
by
stay
that.
out of it. I've already had one what's ruined my life. I don't need you picking up where he left off. Sorry I'm late, Dot.
No, don't matter.
Some bloke got lucky with accumulator. Oh, well, that was bad enough. Only his included a 50 to 1 outsider.
Oh, right.
Lucky I was able to lay off most of it, or we'd have taken a bath.
I don't understand the word you're saying. You know that, don't you?
Oh, well, we've had a busy day.
No, right.
Ready?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, then.
Switch on. Touch. Id first and release handbrake. So that's so good of you to give me a lesson, Pat.